The minute I saw an advert that said, if you're over the age of 40 or 50 and in perimenopause or menopause, and you think that your wardrobe needs a change, I clicked off because I knew that these people have got their grubby hands on the menopause market. This is why I'm saying this.
After the female menopause market, just free money out here. Free money. Nobody's serving that market because most dudes build products for dudes. Female menopause, you have a female monk type woman, give them really good alternative health things, drive them into an offer. It's $1 million a month, $2 million a month, $3 million. I have a guy who has a book offer. I think it's diabetes. He doesn't even sell it in America from regulations. He's doing 1.5 million a month. He's like, Ty, how do I get to 10? It's a physical book he sells, by the way. It's pretty interesting. Then he has upsells on.
This guy is just saying the loud part out, right? He's just expressing what every market person or business person sees as a potential market, right? Approximately 500 million people of the 6 billion people on earth are in either perimenopause or menopause. So that's a huge market. They see it as a money making, money grabbing opportunity. If they really cared about the research, because we know that women's health is underfunded, under researched, if they really cared about the research and they really cared about women's health, they will put their money into the research instead of trying to sell people products. So when I saw that, I'm like, I need to do a video about this because at this point they're taking the piss, aren't they? They're playing on the fear that women have and the rage, which is the founded rage that women have, because every day we realize that not enough attention is paid to women's health. Even less attention is paid to women's health when the society sees you as non-productive, like you are over the or getting to over the age of childbirth, because people see women, most people see women as numbers or just childbearing machines, right? So once you're over that age of childbearing age, they even pay less attention. They do not care. The women's rage is what they're trying to plug into to try and then sell us products. Because what has menopause or perimenopause got to do with your wardrobe, really, with clothes? And it was a man behind the advert. So as I saw it, I was actually irritated. I'm like, what? I don't want to hear what you've got to tell me. And then I saw this video. So be careful out there. I will leave a description in my video if you need like resources. There are women. First of all, if I want to hear about women's health, for years, the research has been abandoned. I will listen to women. I will listen to other women who are talking about women's health, who are qualified women doctors, who have now done the study, who have invested in more research, who are continuing to invest in more research. There's a podcast called Menopause Whilst Black, and they've got like 5 or 7 seasons of it and loads of episodes of people's stories of their experience with perimenopause, their experience with menopause. So if you're looking for somewhere to get information from and you're a Black woman, I highly recommend it. Dr. Mary Claire on Instagram, who I follow, who's got amazing resources if you're dealing with perimenopause, menopause symptoms, the things that you can do that will not cost you money, that will not cost you selling your property, that will not cost you having to like invest a lot of money into it, the supplements to use, the exercises to do, food to eat, lifestyle to change, things like that. If you've got menopausal, perimenopausal symptoms, if you've got hot flushes, heart palpitations, brain fog, hair getting brittle, things, nails getting brittle, dry skin, the things that we women deal with. And by the way, if you are the age of 35, if you're paying attention, you start to notice the changes even in like the frequency of your period, stuff like that. You know that you're slowly going into perimenopause, and you don't go into active menopause until you haven't seen your period for 12 months. So if you haven't seen your period for 12 months, then you are officially in menopause. Up until then, you're in perimenopause and you have all these symptoms, and the symptoms can go on for up to 10 years. So that's a long time for somebody to try and take advantage of you. I saw somebody make a comment that, isn't it funny how these companies want to sell us stuff? at this age, at a certain age, but they will not hire women at a certain age. That's to tell you that they don't care. Because if you care about women's health, if you care about the wellness of women, if you care about the mental health of women, you will offer them stuff to help them, mental wellness, mental health stuff. It's like they're just taking the piss. You almost want to wish that we go back to when there was little research done about women, but obviously we don't want to go back to that. We want more research done, but at the same time, we don't want people to take advantage of us. So if somebody is telling you something saying, "Oh, this is what you need to do if you're in menopause," first ask yourself, do I really need? Also ask yourself, what research has been done? You can find all this information easily online. And I know that women can be frustrated when they go to their doctors and they say, "Oh, I'm having all these symptoms," and then the doctor writes you off and tells you that, "Oh yeah, just live with it," or "Yeah, it's that age," or "Go and use paracetamol," and don't listen to you. It's very frustrating, and women are angry about that, rightfully so. But at the same time, you don't want somebody to take advantage of you, take advantage of your rage, take advantage of your anger. There are people out there who are given good information. Also, if anything is too good to be true, it is too good to be true. Don't listen to these people who are giving you false hope and false information or to get money out of you. If your GP isn't listening to you, ask for a second opinion. I know it's frustrating that we have to fight and fight and fight, but at the same time, we don't want somebody to take advantage of us, have us spending money on something that doesn't work. Be careful out there. Stay safe. Can you imagine? But then I'm not surprised. Anything that hypercapitalism touches goes to die. Ooh, nice. Do you like my lips? I'm getting better at this, aren't I? Anyways, that's all I came here to tell you. Be careful out there. Stay safe out there. I will put some instructions, not instructions. I'll put a link to some of the resources that I use, um, and speak to your doctor, of course, if you're in doubt. But then, even if your doctor is fobbing you off, as they sometimes do, ask for a second opinion. Advocate for yourself. Speak out. Don't feel like you are being a pain. You're not crazy. All you're feeling, everything that you're feeling is real. You're not crazy. No, we don't need more clothes. We don't need more stuff. We need research, real research into how to deal with the symptoms. And there's some research that has been done, and there are people's experiences as well that you can like glean from and see if it works for you. And if you found something that works, share with the people around you. Maybe if you don't have to come on YouTube and share, but share with the people around you. When I find something, if I find something, I usually tell the women in my life, "Have you heard about this? Have you heard about?" I'm always sending stuff to my sister, my sister-in-law, my cousins. "Have you heard about it? Have you seen this? Have you heard about this supplement? This is what I'm using. Have you?" And this is what it does. It works for me, or if it doesn't work for me, you know, because what's happened to the generation before us is that maybe for some of us, our parents didn't tell us these things, our mothers didn't tell us these things. But if you still have your mother here, ask questions. When did your period stop? It might be an indication as to when your period will stop as well. So those are the things we can. Maybe I should do a different video for that. That the questions to ask your mother while you're going into menopause. When you're going into menopause, that's a good idea. It might not be. I think I'll do it because I'm generous. Because I was about to say the algorithm might not like that video, but who cares? Who cares? As long as it helps somebody. So anyway, enjoy the rest of your Saturday, whatever you get up to. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in my next video.